У нас сегодня в этом стриме 12-я миссия. Слушаем командира, в общем, внимательно и проходим.
Stonehenge was also utilized by the Erusian forces as a weapon in the Continental War. However, the majority of the artillery is out of action after an air raid by the independent state Allied forces. When that happened, the main base was being repaired from the damage caused by the asteroid, so it managed to escape the bombardment. The Osean army continued the repairs in secret and managed to reactivate its base systems. Once preparations are complete, it will be able to fire again. However, the officer in charge has yet to confirm whether it can be fired more than once. In other words, it is looking like we may have only one chance to be able to bring down one of those invulnerable arsenal birds. We're going all in on this one plan. The Erusian forces have detected our movements and are marching on Stonehenge. The arsenal bird is closing in, but if our operation goes as planned, we should be able to shoot it down before it reaches the operation area. We've set up strong points we call menhirs around Stonehenge. Provide them with air support, while keeping air superiority. Our mission is to protect Stonehenge until it can shoot down that monster bird. If we can shoot down even just one arsenal bird, it will significantly reduce the scale of the enemy's air defense network. Stonehenge is our only way of bringing down an arsenal bird. Missing is a luxury we cannot afford.
Так, будут и воздушные, и наземные цели. Возьму-ка МиГ-31. А, лазеры, да, не возьму тогда. Давайте тогда F-14D. Полетели.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Ну, я скажу вам, мои зрители, что игры японские довольно интересные. Сюжет, конечно, у них такой необычный, запутанный, выдуманные страны, выдуманные конфликты, но своеобразно и довольно зрелищно. Ну, привет, Дмитрий. Ну, вот интересно проходить.
Attention, all defensive and air support teams. In order to get up and running, what I need most from you is time.
Ой, этот истребитель мне нравится. Дешевенький, но крутой. У него крылья, видите, как складываются.
That was Major Deanna McConey. I'm Warrant Officer Lehman, a specialist. We're now commencing the operation to destroy the arsenal bird.
It's gonna be a long fight. Don't waste any ammo.
So that's Stonehenge, huh? It's bigger than I imagined. Uglier, too.
Look at that mess of cables. They're using generator trucks to run it.
Are we sure that thing's even gonna fire? Seriously, I mean, how old is it?
If it doesn't, then our luck has run dry. I'd get praying if I were you.
Well, if it works, it'll bring down even an arsenal bird. Big if. And it'd have to hit.
Men here 6. Enemy tanks straight ahead. Located an enemy tank. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Men here 6. Request for air support confirmed. Help is on the way.
Да, реализм, конечно, здесь зашкаливает. Привет, Зиги. Да, истребитель прикольный. Ну, типа, такой в реале должен существовать, я так понимаю. Это японская игра, понимаешь, Зиги, так что это авиасимулятор, это ж как бы ничего такого. Я помню ее еще с 3-й части, когда я в нее на первой Соньке играл. Я помню, это была игра просто в восторг. 3-я Сонька была.
Activating. We just need one shot.
This is Men here 7. We've linked up with ground and air support and are ready to drive the enemy back.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing. Bombers, bearing 190. Stonehenge won't survive a bomb run. You have to stop them.
One shot from Stonehenge and that arsenal bird will be killed.
Тормозим.
There's still a ton of AA weaponry on the ground as well. Keep your eyes open. We're kicking into overdrive. Your only focus should be Stonehenge.
Strider 1,
Allied aircraft, don't worry about us. Take out those bombers.
We've only got 60% green. We've got 30% yellow, 10% is red.
Well, it has been sitting here rusting away for the past 20 years. I'd say a few glitches are to be expected. Hurry and verify the reds and yellows.
Roger.
Воу-воу-воу-воу-воу. Чуть не врезался об землю.
This is Men here 7. We are getting overrun. We need reinforcements.
Men here 7 is hot. Let's go give him some help.
target acquired.
Так, танки уничтожаются, отлично, летим. Следующие цели будут воздушными. Есть. Это бомбардировщик, короче. Ту-95, очень крутой бомбардировщик.
The mission relies on this place staying pristine.
The enemy's getting desperate. This operation is every bit as important to them as it is to us.
Не могу попасть с пулемета, что ли? Ладно. Ракетами попаду 100%. Да, из первого лица прикольно, но я тебе, знаешь, скажу, в чем прикол? Неудобно управлять. Понимаешь? Написано Ту-95, я в этом не сильно понимаю. Уничтожил танк, нет, непонятно. Да хотя вы знаете, из кабины тоже можно управлять вполне. Ориентироваться прибором. Да, в принципе, можно. Вы знаете, да. Воу, а это тоже такая машинка крутая для уничтожения наземных целей. Не помню название. А10С. Да, называется. Хочу себе ее тут купить, полетать на ней. Скотина ушел. Это японская игра, Зиги. Может, здесь японцы немножко не так нарисовали, знаешь. Типа, но это не точно. Что-то в интернете тяжело было в картинке подсмотреть. Есть цель. Полетели следующих валить. Вот, А10С. О, одной торпедой, то есть ракетой попал. Вторая мимо пошла, молоко. Ну, пиздец будет. Есть, сбил. Готовченко. Следующее. Давайте сбавим скорость этого автомобиля. А, это танки. Ух ты, блин, они пулеметами стреляют нормально. 23% повреждений. Надо защищать всеми силами.
We've lost contact with men here 6. Protect Stonehenge for them.
Так, нужно, наверное, истребители атаковать. А10С. Есть. То, что, он живой? Да как так-то? Все, есть, уничтожен. Офигеть просто. Так, вот еще цели наземные. Ух, их очень много. Придется повоевать. Танки. Ох, как я пролетелся, все умерли. А торпеды зафигить можно, не знаю, Зиги. Может и можно. Воу-воу-воу, ракета. Опасно. Ух, 3 танка с одного захода, да? Ракеты у меня летят, ай-яй-яй. Ушли. То есть я ушел. Скорость набрал очень быстро. Уходим, уходим.
Intercept them now.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing back behind him?
They're running around like headless chickens. Why don't we put them out of their misery?
I need cover.
Скотина. Будет Ту-160.
Stonehenge has taken damage. Major McConey, are you all right in there?
Major is busy with the work. We're gonna need you to please keep up the defense.
Struggle 1.
Ту-95 написано. Не знаю, Ту-95 была только что. Ту-160 сейчас будет. Есть, завалил.
There's too much debris. We've got injured.
All aircraft, you copy. Protect Stonehenge now.
Тушки нужно уничтожить, да они отвалят конструкцию. Ту-95 была. Нужно ее быстро завалить. Есть. Еще одна летит. Короче, тушки нужно валить, они самые опасные. Мир 2000.
Missile did not connect. Enemy rocket unit coming from the southwest and helo-borne assaults in the northeast. Major McConey isn't responding. Stonehenge is silent.
Задание провалено. А, капец. Как так-то? Т-95 столько шума, что их подлодки слышат.
Attention, all defensive and air support teams. In order to get up and running, what I need most from you is time. As long as you can provide
Серьезное задание, видите, я его провалил.
That was Major Deanna McConey. I'm Warrant Officer Lehman, a specialist. We're now commencing the operation to destroy the arsenal bird.
It's gonna be a long fight. Don't waste any ammo.
So that's Stonehenge, huh?
МиГ 95.
Look at that mess of cables. They're using generator trucks to run it. Are we sure that thing's even gonna fire? Seriously, I mean, how old is it?
Попал.
If it doesn't, then our luck is
Я
run
попал.
dry. I'd get praying if I were you. Well, if it works, it'll bring down even an arsenal bird. Big if. And it'd have to hit.
Попал, что ли, торпеды только что?
Enemy tank straight ahead. Located an enemy tank. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Men here 6. Request for air support confirmed. Help is on the way.
Listen up.
Есть, уничтожил лобовую.
That's all. You
Лобовуху
got it?
пошел.
This should be easy. Go earn your paycheck.
Я не знаю, что подкрутить Данный твой. Я без понятия. А он то нормально стримит, то нет. Нужно разбираться. Сейчас я этим заниматься не буду.
Enemy is locked on. Break away. Bandit has a lock on me.
Powering main system. Cold boot. Skipping sequences 47 to 97.
Activating. We just need one shot.
5's aerial problems, but one is more than
This
enough.
is Men here
Clear
7.
all
We've
threats.
linked up with ground and air support and are ready to drive the enemy back.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Keep an eye on Strider Squad. Make sure
Bombers, bearing 190.
Есть, уничтожил с пулемета.
You have to stop them.
Men here 6. We're taking
Второго тоже уничтожил.
I repeat, we
Отлично.
need air support ASAP. Any chance for that air support?
Уходит.
Allied aircraft. Don't worry about us. Take out those bombers.
We've only got 60% green. We've got 30%
Не
yellow.
бежать,
10%
бояться.
red.
Well,
Уничтожим.
it has been sitting here rusting away for the past 20 years. I'd say a few glitches are to be expected. Hurry and verify the reds and yellows.
Roger.
Очередная цель уничтожена.
This is Men here 7. We are getting overrun. We need reinforcements.
Man here 7 is hot. Let's go give him some
watch out
help.
for anti-aircraft fire. We can't afford to lose anyone right now.
Fox 2.
This is Men here 5. We've managed to drive off about half of the enemy ground troops. That ought to show them.
Ух! Отличный заход получился.
Our target is on the ground.
Тушки летят.
This is Men here 6. We're down to about half strength.
No idea.
Please, I want to save every last man possible. We need help.
One shot from Stonehenge and
Power level is at 40%. 42%. Come on, damn it!
Everyone got one.
Come on, baby. Be good. We need you.
Wiping out the enemy forces. It's defending Stonehenge.
Stonehenge is taking fire.
Ах, тушки ложатся, две уже лежат.
Relies on this place staying pristine.
The enemy's getting desperate. This operation
Третья
is every
тоже
bit as important to
легла.
them as it is to us.
Is that thing really gonna fire?
The enemy is fading. Now's our chance to finish him off.
Танки едут.
Smile. As long as you're not dead, it's a good day.
Strider 1.
We've lost contact with Men here 6. Protect Stonehenge for them.
Men here 7 here. Enemy aircraft approaching. They're gonna clean this place out. If we don't get air support, we're dead.
The enemy isn't letting up. There's just no end in sight.
The enemy air support knows what it's doing. They're pounding us.
Танки залезли, он уже на нашу территорию.
There's no way we're letting them take down Stonehenge.
Target locked.
Strider 1, missile launched.
More hostiles advancing towards Men here 6. Ground forces haven't noticed yet.
Remain calm. We must destroy
Men here 7 looks bad. I don't think they're gonna make it.
like the enemy. You should know what their next action is. Kick it into overdrive. Your only focus should be
Блин,
Stonehenge.
танки проехали на территорию. Посмотри, гадость
Air
какая.
support for Men here 7. We can't do anything.
He's shooting at me.
Prepare to launch an all-out attack. Don't stop until Stonehenge is rubble.
Medic! We've got a man down over here.
Танки, блин, лезут-то как, а?
All enemies attacking Men here 5 have been eliminated. Good job. Bad news. Men here 7 isn't responding.
Son of a bitch. We left him to die.
А-10С, они на земку очень хорошо валят. Попадание.
More bombers. high. Altitude 8,000. Bearing 150.
The enemy's going all out, too.
Railgun power supply is...
Get lost. Head damn it.
Numbers aren't going up.
Bypass with the auxiliary condenser.
Come on, damn it!
А
Zip it.
десятки они
You can go back
опасные.
to school after this operation is over.
Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Take out all bombers. Missile away.
I got a bandit on lock.
Fox 2!
I got the guards.
Never thought I'd see numbers like this. Guess that's how you know it's important. Looks like we're helping shape history here.
Так, наши цели впереди. Вот целый отряд едет. Танков. Ух ты, гады какие. Жесткие.
Worst case scenario, we can divert the enemy pilot's attention. Our guys can take care of business while we serve as decoys.
PC eliminated.
This is Men here 5. We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. We're ready to take it to them.
It's like goddamn whack-a-mole out here. I'm already exhausted.
Grit your teeth and fly. Remember that the fate of the whole war depends on this mission.
I got a bandit on lock.
Ладно, что там дальше у нас за цели? Тушки летают, а я их даже не видел. Ё-моё, быстрее, ускоряемся.
It's time to bomb Stonehenge. Back to the Stone Age.
Stonehenge is taking damage. Major McConey, are you alright in there?
Major is busy with the work. We're gonna need you to please keep up the defense.
Okay, lock acquired. Firing.
They're attacking in waves. It's gonna be a grind. Target acquired.
Блин, тушки, конечно, это опасный противник. Они быстро бомбят. Так, я истребитель или кто? Надо быстро догнать. Скорость 2200.
Looks like the enemy has even more firepower. We must hold the front line.
Пиздец, тушки. Возвращаемся назад. Кто у нас там дальше на базе? Вон на базу проникают танки.
Looks like I made it in time. But that damn OC army. Why do they have to go in through civilians as their survey techs? I've had to take them out.
Сбавляем скорость.
More guests. Bombers and their escorts. Bearing 170.
Oh, shit. I want to go smack them down, but those boys below are hanging on by a thread. You want me to choose?
There's gotta be a
Power level is at 80%. You think we should take our shot?
Patience. Don't want to waste everyone's hard work. Let's wait to 100.
I guess you're right. Give the fire control system one last check while we're waiting.
Roger.
Fox 2.
Давай, сдохни, 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 сдохни.
Sam side down.
Stonehenge personnel, focus on your jobs. Don't stare out the windows.
Блин, никак не уничтожим эти танки, которые проникли к нам, а?
More bombers approaching.
Move it!
Strata 1. Target acquired.
Bandit sighted.
Ой, ё-моё.
Intercept them now.
I'm on his back. Trigger, what the hell are you doing? We're gonna crack him in half. They'll never want to fight again when we're done.
You're low on missiles.
Блин, попали в
Vehicle
меня.
confirmed destroyed.
Тушка.
Target is in range of
Тушка
guns.
залетела на территорию. Быстро уничтожить. Пока не отбомбилась.
It'll be a while before the railgun can fire again. Pin down the ground troops until then.
I knew wave attacks were a thing, but I didn't think they'd be this effective.
Еще
They
одна
just keep
пушка.
coming.
The enemy has a lock on me.
У нее пулемет сзади в тушке.
Bandit on your back.
Опасно.
This place is in shambles. I'm not sure I can take the shock of firing the railgun.
Strider
There's too much debris. We've got injured.
All aircraft, you copy. Protect Stonehenge now.
Так,
They're
так,
running around like headless chickens. Why don't we put them out of their misery?
И наземных нужно, и воздушных нужно. Всех нужно. Есть. Где еще враги? Не вижу. Вон какие-то вижу, летят. С наземными уже сами справятся. Все, перехватываю вот воздушные цели. Это тушка.
Okay, the helo unit's all yours, Trigger. Lead the way and eliminate the enemy. Cyclops will take the rocket unit.
Это тут 150-ки уже пошли. Ух ты, не умирает. Так, а что она на это скажет? Уничтожена. Так, перехватываю другую группу истребителей. Вот летят. Вертолеты, вертолеты, нужно перехватывать вертолеты. Есть. Первая группа вертолетов завалена. Следующая. Все. Другая группа убита. Дальше. Вот пропустили одну цель. Эркил трак какой-то. Что за эркил трак, непонятно. Что там дальше? А, наземные цели никак они не завалят. Вот лохи, блин, без меня даже наземные цели не могут убить. Да вы вообще что ли, блин? Ладно, сейчас надо сбавить скорость. Чтобы нормально все получилось.
Stand by. I'm picking up something on my radar. The signal is massive. It's the Arsenal bird.
Оу, нет, 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 какого... Какого черта? Как так-то? Галима так провалить миссию, что ли? Контрольная последняя точка. Блин, с самого начала. Да ну, бред какой-то. Капец. Я не ожидал, что так тупо можно умереть. Это жопа. Это просто фиаско. Я в шоке.
Seriously, I mean, how old is it? If it doesn't, then our luck has run dry. I'd get praying if I were you. Well, if it works, it'll bring down even an Arsenal bird. Big if. And it'd have to hit.
Men here 6. Enemy tanks to the head. Located an enemy tank. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Men here 6. Request for air support confirmed. Help is on the way.
Listen up. Our job is to defend here. That's all. You got it? This should be easy. Go earn your paycheck.
Contact missed. Enemy missile inbound. Evading.
Strider 1. Target destroyed.
I'm gonna open this guy up.
Vehicle eliminated.
Самолеты уничтожить.
Securing main system. Cold boot. Skipping sequences 47 to 97.
Activating. We just need one shot. We've lost half our forces.
This is Men here 7. We linked up with ground and air support and are ready to drive the enemy back.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Bombers, bearing 190. Stonehenge won't survive a bomb run. You have to stop them.
The enemy air support knows what it's doing.
Men here
They're
5's
pounding
aerial
us.
problems, but one is more than enough.
Пушки летят, я их перехвачу.
A guy on the ground is shooting at me.
No matter what. Send in the tanks.
Allied aircraft, don't worry about us. Take out those bombers.
We've only got 60% green. We've got 30% yellow, 10% is red.
Одна тушка сбита.
Sitting here rusting away for the past 20 years. I'd say a few glitches are to be expected. Hurry and verify the reds and yellows.
Roger. Can't afford to let Stonehenge fall.
This is Glitter. Target acquired. It's right where the briefing said it to.
Две тушки сбиты.
Men here 7, we are getting overrun. We need reinforcements.
Man here 7 is hot. Let's go give him some help.
Hostile bomber destroyed. Nice work. Keep Stonehenge safe for us. Strutter 1, locked on target.
That fighter squadron's a real pain in the ass. Move them away from the front lines with sporadic fire.
Our target is on the ground. I'm hit, but I can still fly.
This is Refill 1. I'm hit. Evading enemy missile. Break off and set your sights on Stonehenge. We're sitting ducks if we stay together. Roger.
Power level is at 40%. 42%. Come on, damn it!
Come on, baby. Be good. We need you.
Men here 5. We managed to drive off about half of the enemy ground troops. This is Men here 6. We're taking heavy losses. I repeat, we need air support ASAP. Any chance for that air support?
Keep your eyes glued to the ground. Destroy those closest to our allies first.
Lead the enemy fighters to our flyboys. We only need to focus on taking down this base.
Lock on. Men here 7 here. Enemy aircraft approaching. They're gonna clean this place out. If we don't get air support...
Так, самолеты появились. Иду на перехват.
All enemies attacking Men here 5 have been eliminated. Good job. The enemy isn't letting up.
Man here 7 looks bad. I don't think they're gonna make it.
Kick it into overdrive.
Ракет БАМ больше нету. Печально.
There's still a ton of AA weaponry on the ground as well. Keep your eyes open. I'm spiked. Breaking away.
More hostiles advancing towards Men here
мимо
6.
молоко,
Ground
так
forces
и
haven't
шо.
noticed yet.
Let's take out the enemy while our friends are still on their feet.
This is Men here 6. We're down to about half strength. Please, I want to save every last man possible. We need help.
I took some damage.
Prepare to launch an all-out attack. Don't stop until Stonehenge is rubble.
Hey, we've got a man down over here.
Enemy missile.
Bad news. Men here 7 isn't responding.
Son of a bitch. We left him to die.
Just save who you can.
Keep an eye on Strider Squadron. Make sure everyone
The enemy is fading. Now's our chance to finish him off.
Launched.
Smile. As long as you're not dead, it's a good day.
We've lost contact with Men here 6. Protect Stonehenge for them. More bombers. They're high. Altitude 8,000. Bearing 150.
The enemy's going all out, too.
Try to think like the enemy.
Railgun power supply is... Damn it. Numbers aren't going up.
Bypass the auxiliary condenser.
Fires.
Come on, damn it.
I'll take him out.
Так, что тут у нас? Еще самолеты вылетели, давайте их перехватим.
On target. Prepare for bombing run.
Take out all bombers.
Где я не вижу? А, вон они где. Мир 2000... Рысочка 5. Я не знаю, кто это. Такие. А вот тушки я знаю.
We're letting them take down Stonehenge.
Check that bandit behind you.
Тушки мне известны. Тушки мне
One
известны
shot from
хорошо.
Stonehenge and that arsenal bird will be cooked.
Target acquired.
I'm hit, but still fighting.
Они ушли. А, они на базу напрямую идут. Вообще не останавливаются от жопы.
Grit your teeth and fly. Remember that the fate of the whole war depends on this mission.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
This is Quiver. I shut that stupid alarm clock. It's time to bomb Stonehenge. Back to the Stone Age. We can see the smoke from here. Did you get those bombers?
Yeah, and single-handedly.
The bird with the 3 lines. It's gotta be him!
Stonehenge is taking fire. Remember, the mission relies on this place staying pristine.
The enemy's getting desperate. This operation is
Блин,
every bit as
Stonehenge
important to them
атакован.
as it is to us.
Летим на Стоунхедж. Танки заехали на территорию, твою мать. Вон Стоунхедж, видите, справа стоит.
More guests. Bombers and their escorts. Bearing 170.
Oh, shit. I want to go smack them down, but those boys below are hanging on by a thread. You want me to choose? Power level is at 80%. You think we should take our shot?
Patience! You don't want to waste everyone's hard work. Let's wait till 100.
I guess you're right. Give the fire control system one last check while we're waiting.
Roger.
Watch your remaining
Ах
missiles.
ты, сучка. У меня все ракеты попали, капец, 40%. Я в шоке.
Okay, lock acquired. Firing.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed. More bombers approaching.
Move it!
They're running around like headless chickens. Why don't we put them out of their misery? Strider 1, locked on target. Intercept them now.
One has destroyed the target.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
Так, что мне делать, что мне делать?
Attacking. Watch out! Missile on its way. Locked on.
Keep it coming! It's gonna take more than that to break me!
Stonehenge is taking damage. Major McConey, are you alright in there?
Major is busy.
Whoa!
We're gonna need you to please keep up the defense.
I'm damaged, but still flight capable. On my target's back. Time to punch through. Fox 2.
Fox 2.
Капец, атакуют от Стоунхендж. Это на финальная миссия, она нереально
Looks like
тяжелая.
we're helping shape history here.
Enemy is locked on. Breaking! Breaking!
Missile, break hard!
Пушку нужно уничтожить тоже, блин, не успеваю.
Missiles depleted.
Gotcha, pal.
I knew wave attacks were a thing, but I didn't think they'd be this effective. They just keep coming.
Not bad, not bad.
Капец. Еще одна Ту-130. Ту-95 точно.
Enemy rocket unit coming from the southwest, and helo-borne assault from the northeast. They're planning a direct assault on Stonehenge. Stop them.
Let's split up. Take whichever way you like.
This place is in shambles. I'm not sure it can take the shock of firing the railgun.
There's too much debris. We've got injured.
All aircraft, you copy. Protect Stonehenge now.
Man here 5 is in really bad
Заколебали
shape.
вы атаковать Стоунхендж, ребята.
Target, down and out.
Strider 1, APC destroyed.
БТР. Мир 2000.
Lockdown bandit, attacking.
Prepare to fire. They know we're here, so shoot them before they shoot us.
Strider 1.
I'll wait till you're ready. Once we fire, that cannon will crumble and the battle will end.
Танк, он стоит, никак не убьет его никто, блин.
On its way to Stonehenge.
We're doing everything we can to fire as quickly as possible. Just buy us some time until then.
Destroyed.
Okay. The Hilo units
Вон
all
еще
yours, sir.
группа истребителей
Lead the way and
появилась,
eliminate the
капец,
enemy.
пойду их уничтожу
Cyclops
быстренько.
will take the rocket unit.
Roger that.
Perfect. Their rear is wide open.
Say goodbye.
Just focus on doing your job. They will handle their job to protect us from the enemy outside.
Strider 1. Fox 2. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Так, есть, это были вертолеты, я их убил. Я не знаю, как эту ошибку решить. Задание провалено. Да ладно. Стоунхендж
Major
попали
McConey isn't
ракеты.
responding. Stonehenge is silent.
Как так-то? Я не понимаю, я не успеваю просто. Так, давайте, наверное, знаете что? Завершим задание и попробуем взять другой самолет, потому что, ну, я не знаю. Это бред какой-то. Может взять какие-то, я не знаю, самолет, который против наземных целей. Или многоцелевой. О, многоцелевой палубный истребитель, способный обеспечивать поддержку авиации флота и наземных сил. Отлично, купить на. Ну, на этом попробуем. Неплохой. Так, давайте ему... Что у него за ракеты посмотрим. Куча улучшений там идет после него. Так, первая ракета. Ракета класса воздух-воздух. Их способность захватывать и преследовать цели позволяют поражать технику на большом расстоянии, чем обычное вооружение. Ласма. Ракеты повышенной дальности класса воздух-земля, предназначены в первую очередь для уничтожения кораблей, поэтому во всех остальных ситуациях следует пользоваться другим оружием. ЕМЛ. Рельсовая пушка, использующая принцип электромагнитной индукции, чтобы разгонять снаряды до крайне высоких скоростей. Наносит опустошительный урон, поскольку наведение осуществляется вручную и эффективность зависит от меткости пилота. Ну давайте попробуем. Давайте. А, так, стоп, я ее не купил, эту пушку, у меня 30 тысяч уже нету. Есть у меня 30 тысяч. Опа, открыл. Что здесь еще можно укачать такого интересного? Больше вроде ничего. Давайте эту ласом качаем. Против кораблей, конечно, эта штука эффективно написана. Так, что мы купили? FA-18F. Стандартное вооружение воздух-воздух, пожалуйста. Особое вооружение, пожалуйста, EML. Рельсовую пушку. Так. Элементы. Повышает скорость дальней стрельбы, пусковой установки. Отлично подходит. Повышает максимальный груз особых снарядов. Подходит. Уменьшает время перезарядки особых ракет. Повышает скорость захвата стандартных ракет. Повышает плотность огня пулемета. Да. Немного улучшает ускорение, максимальную скорость, общую маневренность и устойчивость. Да. Улучшает прочность, да. Мне это не надо. По углу рискания, улучшает характеристики по изменению крена. Все, короче, поулучшали на максимум. Ну что, дай бог нам этот корабль поможет пройти эту сложную миссию. С рельсотроном вылетаем. Сейчас посмотрим, что такое рельсотрон. С кабины, наверное, сейчас посмотрим. От третьего лица или с кабины будет круче. О, с кабины круче, я считаю.
As long as you can provide me that, my program will bring down the Arsenal bird.
That was Major Deanna McConey. I'm Warrant Officer Lehman, a specialist. We're now commencing the operation to destroy the Arsenal bird.
It's going to be a long fight. Don't waste any ammo.
This Stonehenge, huh? It's bigger than I imagined. Uglier, too.
If it doesn't, then our luck is run dry. I'd get praying if I were you.
Well, if it works, it'll bring down even an Arsenal bird. Big if. And it'd have to hit.
Ух, лучше не с кабины, меня уже попали.
Enemy tanks good ahead. Located an enemy tank. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Mid-Air 6, request for air support confirmed. Help is on the way.
Бой только начался, меня уже попали.
That's all, you got it? This should be easy. Go earn your paychecks.
Say goodbye.
Fox 2. Target eliminated.
Warning! Bandit on your 6! Enemy's got a log. Breaking! Close to friendly! Bandit in my sights.
Target acquired.
Cyclops 1, missile!
Missile fired. Evading.
Enemy has a radar lock on me.
Ого.
Powering main system. Cold boot. Skipping sequences 47 to
Рельсовая
97.
пушка такое неплохое, в принципе, оружие.
Men here 7. We've linked up with ground and air support and are ready to drive the enemy back.
5's aerial problems, but one is more than enough. Clear all threats.
One shot from Stonehenge.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Bombers, bearing 190. Stonehenge won't survive a bomb run. You have to stop them.
Keep your eyes open.
Бомберы, где бомберы?
We've only got 60% green. We've got 30% yellow, 10% is red.
Well, it has been sitting here rusting away for the past 20 years. I'd say a few glitches are to be expected. Hurry and verify the reds and yellows.
Russia!
Try to think like the enemy. You should know what their next action is.
Allied aircraft, don't worry about us! Take out those bombers! Our objective this is men here 6. We're taking heavy losses. I repeat, we need air support ASAP. Any chance for that air support?
No idea it was so big.
Splitter, target acquired. It's right where the Precinct said it'd be. This is men here 7. We are getting overrun. We need reinforcements.
Man here 7 is hot. Let's go give him some help.
There's no way we're letting them take down Stonehenge.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Locked on, you're mine.
Is that thing really gonna fire?
Рельсовая пушка полное говно.
42%. Come on, damn it!
Gunner 1, Fox 2.
Come on, baby, be good. We need you.
Friendly aircraft lost!
I'll take him out.
Stonehenge is taking fire. Remember, the mission relies on this place staying pristine.
The enemy's getting desperate. This operation is every bit as important to them as it is to us.
Gunner 1, locked on target.
This is men here 6. We're down to about half strength.
There's just no way
Please,
to
I want to save every last man possible. We need help.
Отлично.
This is men here 6. The enemy ground forces have been eliminated. Much obliged for the air support. All right, guys. This time you get a whole 45 seconds. Grab some chow or something. 7 here. Enemy aircraft approaching. They're gonna clean this place out. If we don't get air support, we're dead.
Man, here 7 looks bad. I don't think they're gonna make it. A guy on the ground is shooting at me. More hostiles advancing towards men here 6. Ground forces haven't noticed yet.
Let's take out the enemy while our friends are still on their feet.
Prepare to launch an all-out attack. Don't stop until Stonehenge is rubble.
FedEx! We've got a man down over here!
А десятки летят. Да, они быстро атакуют между их.
Leave the enemy aircraft to the LRSSC. Our target is on the ground.
Missile incoming. Break.
It'll be a while before the railgun can fire again. Pin down the ground troops until then.
Watch out for anti-aircraft fire. We can't afford to lose anyone right now.
That fighter squadron's a real pain in the ass. Get them away from the front lines with some sporadic fire.
Ground. Destroy those closest to our allies first. More bombers. They're high. Altitude 8,000. Bearing 150.
The enemy's going all out, too. Strider 1. Keep an eye on Strider.
This is Men here 7. Enemy reinforcements. They're attacking in waves.
Stonehenge personnel, focus on your
baby,
job.
we're
Don't
safe!
stare out the windows.
Whoever is flying the plane with 3 lines, I'm buying you a beer later.
Railgun power supply is...
Strider 1. Lock on target.
Numbers aren't going up.
Bypassing the auxiliary condenser.
Come on, damn it!
The enemy is fading. Now's our chance to finish him off.
Так, нужно вначале этих атаковать, потом переходить на следующих.
Take out all bombers.
I got the guards. We're really counting on that air support.
We've lost contact with Men here 6. Protect Stonehenge for them.
You can go back to school after this operation is over.
This is Men here 5. We managed to drive off about half of the enemy ground troops. That ought to show them.
Пушки летят, блин. Пушки надо сбивать по-любому.
Strider, Cyclops, intercept those bombers.
On him. This is Men here 5. We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. We're ready to take it to them.
It's like goddamn whack-a-mole out here. I'm already exhausted.
Grit your teeth and fly. Remember that the fate of the whole war depends on this mission.
We can see the smoke from here. Did you get those bombers?
Yeah, and single-handedly.
Отлично.
The bird with the 3 lines. It's gotta be him. This is Glitter. I shut that stupid alarm clock. It's time to bomb Stonehenge. Back to the Stone Age.
Target destroyed. They're running around like headless chickens. Why don't we put them out of their misery? Chaff and flares are running low.
Буква Г. Это противовоздушная штука, я понял. Так, давайте наземных целей еще повалим.
Enemies locked on. Breaking.
Worst case scenario, to divert the enemy pilot's attention. Our guys can take care of business while we serve as decoys.
This is Glitter. Mission accomplished.
Вот проникают на базу танки.
But that damn OC army. Why do they have to go and use civilians as their survey techs? I've had to take them out.
Мамочки мои дорогие.
More guests. Bombers and their escorts. Bearing 170.
Oh, shit. I want to go smack them down, but those boys below are hanging on by a thread. You want me to choose? Power level is at 80%. You think we should take our shot?
Patience. Don't want to waste everyone's hard work. Let's wait till 100.
I guess you're right. Give the fire control system one last check while we're waiting.
Roger.
Ё-моё.
More bombers
Еще не
approaching.
долетели.
Move it! I never thought I'd see numbers like this. Guess that's how you know it's important. Looks like we're helping shape history here.
Strider 1, missile away. Intercept them now.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
Долетели тушки.
Locked on. You're low on missiles.
95-е. Красавцы, блядь.
Enemy has a lock on me.
They're attacking in waves. It's gonna be a grind.
There are some green ones out there, but their commando's covering for it. Enemy missile! Breaking! On to stand its ass. Salamander 3.
Medhit 5 is in really bad shape. Is anyone available to support?
Поможем, поможем.
This is Salamander 3, behind Bandit.
We're gonna crack him in half. They'll never want to fight
Этот
again.
ту еще не умер, блядь. Заколебал меня.
Fox 2. I'm on his back.
Gotcha, pal.
Taking Bandit.
Missile hit.
Куда он ушел?
Fox 2. Bandit acquired.
Those fighters keep taking out our reinforcements!
Enemy rocket unit coming from the southwest.
Behind the
And
enemy.
helo-borne assault from the northeast. They're planning a direct assault on Stonehenge. Stop them.
I can't split on this. Abandon the aircraft.
Let's split up. Take whichever way you like.
Так,
I
какие-то
bet that one hurt.
вертолеты летят навстречу. Давайте вертолеты завалим.
Missile after me. Breaking.
Okay, the helo unit's all yours, Trigger. Lead the way and eliminate the enemy. Cyclops will take the rocket unit.
Roger that.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Thrusting back up and rescue.
Prepare to fire. They
Тут
know we're
еще
here.
ракета.
So shoot them
Все
before they shoot
отлично.
us. How
Первую
long
группу
till you're
вертолетов
ready?
завалила.
Once we fire, that cannon will crumble and the battle will end.
Understood. Commencing
Вертолеты Ан-640.
Stonehenge. Taking fire.
We're doing everything we can to fire
Это
as quickly as
пиндосские
possible.
вертолеты
Just buy us
какие-то.
some time until then.
This is Men Here 5. We're fighting back, but the odds are against us. Requesting immediate close air support. Enemy has a lock. I'm hit! Enemy blocked me. Breaking off. On my target. Letting a rip. We're almost to Stonehenge. Perfect. Their rear is wide open.
Just focus on doing your job. They will handle their job to protect us from the enemy outside.
Helo assault unit is down. If they had infiltrated Stonehenge, it would have been all over. Good work. Cyclops Squadron has eliminated the rocket unit. Keep it up.
Нет боеприпасов, говорит.
You've given my program a lot of the time it needs. Stonehenge will be ready to fire shortly.
Stand by. I'm picking up something on my radar. The signal is massive. It's the Arsenal bird. Locked on.
Что, все, я прошел? Фу, о, летит гадость эта.
I have visual. Arsenal bird confirmed.
Here they come.
A swarm of UAVs is launching from the Arsenal bird. Keep them away from Stonehenge.
Closer the target, fewer the variables.
Офигеть
How
их
long till we can
дофига.
fire?
Firing in 60.
Hear that? Keep us safe till then.
Fire control system inspection complete. Radar error correction is good to
Их
go.
очень много.
Just looking cover, Bundy. Look over in the survey vehicle. Releasing safety. Cooling system active.
information. Live projectile is loaded.
Power level is at 100%.
15 seconds now.
Frame control?
All green.
Initiate final countdown.
Understood. Commencing final countdown.
Капец, чистое мясо.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stop the countdown. We've lost the target.
I'm starting to shut down.
Gone? The stupid thing is flying in the open.
The survey data
Потеряли,
isn't updating.
потеряли
No
с цели.
response from our spotter.
Survey vehicle down.
Есть,
Those
подорвал.
vehicles were Stonehenge's eyes. Without those, I'm sorry.
Don't give up yet, Major. We still have sensors. Our eyes. The oldest sensors in the book.
What are you scheming?
They're too unreliable.
Not bad.
That's something.
Impossible. Rerouting circuit. We can't do any more. Half the battery containers are out. Carry out our mission.
Come on, damn it! Attention, all personnel! We have a change in the mission. We will now be using direct fire to shoot down the Arsenal bird. Listen, attack the central propellers. If you can destroy them, the Arsenal bird will slow down.
Strider 1, Cyclops 1. Pair up and attack that propeller.
Блин,
Everyone
атаковать
else,
сейчас будем
defend
птицу.
Stonehands from the UAVs.
А где она?
Wilco. Jaeger, you take the
А
lead.
вон она.
It's ready
Блин, мне
against
атаковать
APS.
птицу? Вы серьезно?
I'm going.
Да я
Those are too much
обоссусь.
for Trigger alone.
You damn glory hound. Do your friggin' job!
Count. We need
Капец
someone
их
who can
там.
take down those UAVs. It's up to you.
Trigger, do not foobar this.
Unbelievable. Stonehenge came with honest-to-goodness range
Вау,
tables?
вау, вау, вау,
I was
вау.
that curious.
Guess they knew what they were doing.
Еще и ограниченное время.
This whole operation is crazy. Well, only a total madman could bring down the Arsenal bird.
Минута? Да вы серьезно?
Give us the UTM coordinates under the Arsenal bird and we'll calculate the range. And I need you to be exact.
Arsenal bird propeller destroyed.
Cyclops 3 missile incoming. Look out!
I've been hit. I have to eject.
Lancaster, send a request for rescue. Conditions look grim. Expect some injuries.
60 seconds remain.
Give me a second. It's been a while since I've used something this archaic. Does the angle on this table account for wind and Coriolis force?
We can see the ocean flag from here. Not much wind. The rest is just instinct.
Direct hit on the Arsenal bird's central propeller. 30 seconds remain. Don't give up.
This is only gonna get harder.
Cyclops 4 has been hit. Are you alright?
I'm fine. We can't lose any more allies.
Knock that off. Push yourself too hard and you're dead. Get back to base.
Wilco, over.
Alright, that takes care of the propellers. Arsenal bird is slowing down.
Бля.
Strider 1 is down.
Пиздец. Очень сложная миссия. Я уже третий раз, наверное, перепрохожу.
Attention, all personnel! We have a change in the mission.
О, ну хоть начинаем с миссии, когда сбить птицу, и то спасибо.
Listen, attack the central propellers. If you
Вон
can
она,
destroy
птица.
them, the Arsenal bird will slow down.
Strider 1,
Здорово.
Cyclops 1. Pair up and attack that propeller. Everyone else, defend Stonehands from the UAVs.
Wilco. Jaeger, you take the lead.
It's ready against APS.
I'm going. The propellers are too much for Trigger alone.
You damn glory hound. Do your friggin' job!
Count. We need someone who can take down those UAVs. It's up to you.
Trigger, do not foobar this.
Unbelievable. Stonehenge came with honest-to-goodness range tables? What was that curious?
Bird's central propeller.
Guess they knew what they were doing.
This whole operation is crazy. Well, only a total madman could bring down the Arsenal bird. Cooling system active.
Give us the UTM coordinates under the Arsenal bird and we'll calculate the range. And I need you to be exact.
Lift.
Cyclops 3 missile incoming. Look out!
I've been hit. I have to eject.
Lancaster, send a request for rescue. Conditions look grim. Expect some injuries.
Минута осталась.
Alright, Alright, that takes care of the propellers. Arsenal bird is slowing down.
I knew my faith was well placed, Trigger.
Give me a second. It's been a while since I've used something this archaic. Does the angle on this table account for wind and Coriolis force?
We can see the ocean flag from here. Not much wind. Rest is just instinct.
Дроны летят защищать, типа.
Cyclops 4 has been hit. Are you all right?
Последняя осталась.
Fine. We can't lose any more allies.
Knock that off. Push yourself too hard and you're dead. Get back to base.
Wilco, over.
Propeller stalled.
Power level is at 100%.
We've done our part. Stonehenge, shoot.
Understood. Begin final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
О, сейчас выиграем. О. Капец, летающий монстр просто. И капец пушки. Фух, это была сложная миссия, очень сложная.
Today's MVPs are the LRSSG.
I'll say, especially those two lead birds. They're the Ocean big shots. We can win if we follow them. The Ocean big shots?
You mean the Ocean big shot?
Looks like we're on the offensive now.
Он лежит впереди.
Enemy's defensive range dropped along with that Arsenal bird.
That just means more pie for us.
Это он разбитый, да?
The brass is always hungry for more. They've got a bottomless appetite.
Да, он натуре.
Get some rest now before the counterattack.
Смотрите, какой здоровый. Офигеть.
Yeah, we got our hands dirty for nothing. The guys were babbling about a 3-line marking. We'll get to that for me.
Да, здоровый самолет. Вообще нереально. Капец. Двигатели, блин, размером с мой истребитель. Я вбалдел. Вот это я понимаю, аппаратище.
The mission succeeded, but at a great cost. This victory marks a strategic turning point. The enemy has only one Arsenal bird left, and the defensive grid around the space elevator has been decimated. We can expect a counteroffensive by Ocean forces everywhere.
The next
I was
задание.
born downtown in our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore, I've decided to visit every place where our citizens call home. The Kingdom of Erusia is a land of diversity. Each region has its own unique and special culture.
The destruction of one of their Arsenal birds has significantly reduced the scale of Erusia's air defense network. Ocean forces have moved into the areas where we gained air superiority and freed over half of the Eusian continent. However, Erusia is feeling the pressure and is reacting by attempting to activate the ballistic missile base in the suburbs of Sierra Plata. For the past 72 hours, they've put the resources and people into action, and have already entered the final stages of a launch. The missile silo is deep underground. To destroy it, we'll need a bomber to drop a huge deep penetration bomb in a precise place. Unfortunately, that airspace is thick with clouds at the moment, so it'll be difficult for a bomber to hit the target accurately. Normally, we'd wait for the weather to clear, but with the situation being what it is, we don't have that option. So, we will be the bomber's eyes and find the missile silo. You'll all be equipped with targeting pods instead of special weapons. We need you to fly at low altitude, visually identify which silo they're activating, then acquire it with your targeting pod. Once you press the firing switch, the bombers will drop their payload based on the location data provided by the targeting pod. You will need to keep the silo in the center of your sight until the bomb hits its target, or else it will miss entirely. It takes a high level of airmanship to properly guide these bombs to their targets while flying in place. Naturally, we assume the enemy has positioned anti-air artillery and aircraft in the area of operations, so stay alert. Additionally, we suffered human and material losses in the last battle, so Cyclops Squadron will sit this one out. Trigger, it's up to you to make this work with just Strider Squadron.
Так, кто будет нашими противниками? Воздушные, все враги. Воздух 8, земля 46, вода 0, всего 54. Ага, то есть основные противники земля. Я понял. Берем что-то против наземных целей. Что-то сейчас возьмем. Сейчас посмотрим, что у нас многоцелевой наш истребитель. Ага, я понял. Особо я не могу выбрать. В таком случае... Давайте, знаете, что возьмем. МиГ-31Б, нужно его улучшить, так нехило, кстати. Так, я не понял, что не так. Элементы мне, пожалуйста. Так. Ладно, пойдет, короче. Так, вроде неплохо. Сейчас на МиГ-31Б. Самый дорогой наш самолет, поэтому будем летать на нем. Нужно летать на самых дорогих, ё-моё. Чем дальше миссии, тем сложнее. Задание 13. Бункер-бастер.
Aruzia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. You can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that Arsenal bird. We've got the bombs. You do the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. The enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down. It's a big maze.
Your plane will ice up if you stay in there too long.
Первую шахту вижу.
Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered. The bomb was off its mark. The target is still standing. Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully.
Целься внимательно.
Enemy fighter approaching. Fill it full of lead.
Bunker buster away.
You're falling behind on the targets. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD.
Hit, but it was off the mark. Let's give him another.
Я понял, я делаю ошибку. Тут нужно четко держать.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
О,
Destruction
всё.
of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the Ocean garrison. Soldiers' lives are at stake. We have no time.
Круто, круто. Я понял, что уничтожать, я все делаю.
Let's end this madness.
This is a serious mission. Was it Wiseman who gave Strider 2 to count? Formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it.
I'll believe that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to chew my ear off.
Those decoys look just like the real thing. They won't be able to tell.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, missile.
Bunker buster away.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Hit confirmed. Missile silo is damaged. We need another hit.
Да что ж такое?
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
Missile silo destroyed. That makes 2. No launch signs yet.
Shaking off enemy lock.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission.
Enemy has a lock. Evade.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now. That was a fake. No structures visible.
Не попал.
Chaff and flares are running low.
Attack missed. Strider 2, evade that missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Try to buy time. Hostile has a lock.
Missile, evade.
Grab 2, Fox 2. Escaping lock. Breaking away. I've got you.
Bunker buster away. All right. Now let's take out those remaining silos.
Отлично.
Missile silo destroyed.
У меня получилось. Летим к следующему.
The sky feels open and free today. As a Cyclops, I felt like a bird in a cage. Once this mission's over, I guess we'll be back under the company commander's thumb again. What a pain in the ass.
Слишком много ракет.
Trigger, the bomb has been dropped. The targeting pod failed to guide the bomb to the target.
I've been spiked.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
The enemy has a lock on me.
Bunker buster is hit. The ballistic
The
missile is
enemy's looking to
exposed.
engage. Watch your back.
Не
The
заколебали.
enemy has escaped. Strider 1, break.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
Evaded it.
Так, ё-моё. Есть, попал, попал.
The fewer there are, the harder they are to find.
Land it on me.
Good luck.
There's only one silo remaining.
I'm like a wolf that's been let off its leash. These guys won't know what hit him. I thought you were a bird freed from its cage.
Trigger, the bomb has been dropped.
But where's the explosion? Looks like this wasn't one of the real silos.
Да, ложная была, я думаю, где взрыв, ё-моё. Ложная шахта только что была, ничего страшного.
Strider 3 launching missile. Behind me? Don't get too cocky. Take out the fighters if they get in the way.
Strider 1, we have the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
So where's the explosion? Looks like this wasn't one of the real silos.
Ложная. И последняя осталась, явно будет ложной. Мы летим быстрее ракет, лол. Ха-ха-ха! Вот как надо летать.
Strider 1, we have the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
The targeting pod failed to guide the bomb to the target.
Ё-моё. Мой косяк, извиняюсь.
This is Graham 7. The enemy has a lock on me.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now. Hit confirmed. Target is still active.
Designated targets.
А, цель все еще активна, ё-моё.
Graham 8. Behind my target.
I'm behind my target.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
2 minutes remaining.
He went into the clouds. Lost him.
Strider 1, we have the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
Бляха-муха. Что ж такое, не могу попасть.
Breaking from enemy.
Don't you sneak up. I've been spiked.
This is Graham 7. I'm behind my target.
Warhead system exposed. Standard weaponry will suffice.
Наконец-то.
All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Alert! We detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam.
Not from the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Strider 1, missile launched. Missile hit.
Ух ты, ё-моё.
Confirmed signature on our radar.
То я сбил ракету.
Warning, we confirm another launch. Take it out.
Еще один пуск.
I'm in position. He's mine.
They evaded it.
Hand it on your 6.
Так, а где еще один пуск? Я не
Enemy's been
вижу.
locked.
Missile after me. Breaking.
А вон она летит.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
Хорошо летит
Additional
ракета,
launch
блин.
confirmed.
Incoming.
Missile evaded.
Ах
The
ты,
target will
ёпта.
soon reach critical
Привет,
altitude.
потому что стрим не следишь. Я без камеры.
Missile. Evading.
Да.
Я тогда не буду к тебе приставать.
Missile launched.
Надо отключить камеру, да?
Lockdown bandit. Attacking.
Супер как-то.
Behind the enemy.
На кухне засрач. Поели, наверное, потому
Hand it on
что...
your 6.
Watch it. Enemy
Да,
has a lock on you.
так бывает.
Enemy blocked me. Breaking up.
Что, еще одна ракета?
Fox 2.
Не сбил, короче, я его. Ладно, пошел на задницу.
Watch that bandit.
Ух, ракету перегнал.
Evading.
Так, где там та ракета? А, вон она аж где. Надо быстренько ее догнать. Ёшкин-матрешкин, а то сейчас уйдет в стратосферу. Но у меня быстрый самолет.
The target will soon reach critical altitude. Missile away.
Стоять, скотина.
The target is about to reach critical altitude.
Фух, успел сбить. Хороший у меня истребитель. Ой, хороший. Ай, хороший истребитель.
You're telling me you had a sledding up here, and there wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
Японские вооруженные силы.
Arusia only has 5 IR.
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron, you did very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the capital.
Задание 14.
With the loss of an arsenal bird, followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Erusia is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Osean army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erusia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
Так, кого в конце уничтожить? Воздух 15, земля 8, я понял. То есть основа это именно преодолеть расстояние. Так, давайте начнем. Выбираем самый крутой, который у нас есть, МиГ-31Б. Особое вооружение у нас будет. Как-то странно получается. И основное, и особые ракеты, что ли? Ладно, пускай. Пофиг. Главное, основные ракеты. Сейчас полетаем на бреющем полете, почему бы и нет. Пересеките долину и захватите, что там. О, не хочу до заправку в полете до сюда.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters.
Высота 600 метров, выше нельзя.
Good. Maintain your current course.
Нельзя выше 600, нифига себе. А, ну да, вон следят нехило. Видите, прожектора имеются. То есть, видеть они не видят, а слышать они не могут истребители, они ведь громко. Вертолеты, серьезно.
Understood.
Блин, все в прожекторах. Ничего, проскочим.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti. Without Wiseman here,
Да,
everybody wants to
долину
give orders like
преодолеть
they're the
еще,
company
блин,
commander
хрен
himself.
преодолеешь.
The best thing about Strider Squadron is that our leader keeps his mouth shut. Watch your speed.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio
Мать
silence.
моя женщина, да
We
вы
won't
что,
be able to
смерти не
talk again until
хотите?
you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Мать моя женщина. Да пофиг на высоту, ты что не видишь? Я тут чуть не разбился. Фух. Это было опасно. Я чисто ниндзя истребитель.
You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Понеслась.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish him off.
All right, let's give him a beating.
Понеслась.
Strider 1, locked on target. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Enemies are attacking! Where the hell did they come from?
Target eliminated.
Fire up the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
Locked on. Go
It
down.
looks like the enemy's air defenses are
Я думаю,
online.
что за
Guess
фигня?
they
Я не
finally decided to
стреляю
wake
его.
up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
This is Basilisk 1. We've arrived in EAO. Landing down.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta move on time when Beans is free.
Your jokes haven't gotten any better. Strider 1, missile inbound. Evade!
Включился весь прожектор. Б-52 надо уничтожить.
Lancaster, hostiles are still near the LZ. We can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile inbound! Evade! We've lost 30% of our AA guns. Don't fire blindly. That'll reveal our position.
In gun range. We need you to immediately destroy anything that'll jeopardize the landing.
Bandit invaded attack. Trying again.
Ай, больно.
The enemy's begun its counterattack. Damage to our unit is at 20%. Keep firing!
МиГ-29 успел подняться.
Missile inbound! Evade!
Что второй не поднялся.
The timing couldn't be worse. This puts our delivery staff in danger.
They shot down one of us! Damage report! We need to tend to the wounded!
We need you to deal with the remaining hostiles. The assault forces are facing strong resistance.
Get the wounded out of here! Hurry! This way. We can't carry out our mission!
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites. Strider 1,
Гадина попал в меня.
Trust your allies and keep moving. This base is ours for the taking.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Wait the base, Commander! What are you waiting for?
Чего же ты ждешь?
That's the last of our anti-air guns. They've all been taken out. They evaded it.
We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
Pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
It's all right. Those two Ozian big shots will take care of them for us.
One bandage back. My plane is falling apart.
Strider Squadron, do it quickly, or we'll lose the element of surprise.
Air support is on its way.
А что ж такое, столько ракет в молоко? Подбили разочек.
That bandit is still on your back.
Enemy got away.
Так, бегом, 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 бегом.
Fox 2. Target is hit.
Еще самолетик.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Надо помочь пехотинцам, лоу.
Missile, invade!
Vehicle eliminated.
Пехотинцам помочь на туре. Что я туплю.
Target eliminated. Great work.
О, все, круто,
Okay,
пехотинцы
that attack
справятся.
just took out the enemies on the front lines. The way ahead is cleared up. You have our thanks.
Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
Так, самолеты
Picking up an
теперь
enemy
нужно завалить.
squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
We've confirmed at least one leader. It's the one with the 3 scratches.
Emergency! See the enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us! We can't do anything about their air power.
Target is
We
in
need
range of
support.
guns.
Fox 2. I don't know what these guys hope to accomplish, but happy to have them.
Missile hit. You still got 3 enemy fighters left. It's not over yet. Miss, target's still active.
Missile, evading! Enemy attack struck me. I'm still okay.
2 remaining.
Ambush, stay calm, reform the ranks. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Поддержку с воздуха запрашивают
Strider Squadron, enemy
пехотинцы.
reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
The enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end.
One last enemy fighter.
Я откликнулся.
We're stuck. We won't be able to capture the base at this rate.
Keep your heads down. 3 strikes will take care of the enemy.
Держитесь там.
We need to work together to take them down.
Brinkley down.
Ах ты твою мать! Я же видел эту ракету! Блин, не досмотрел одну ракету. Капец. Твою дивизию.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Target hit. range.
Where the hell did they come from?
Strata 1, target acquired.
Fire up the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Yes, they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
This is Vasquez 1. We've arrived at the area. Landing now.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta deliver on time or the beans is free.
Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
Missile away.
Friendly lost. Enemy missile inbound. Evading. I'm hit, but still fighting. Broadcaster. Hostiles are still near the LZ. Can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
I bet that one hurt.
That's the last of our anti-air guns. They've all been taken out.
Strider 1, watch your tail. I'm on his rear.
Так, стараюсь изо всех
Strider
сил
1, target
отвечаю.
destroyed.
Say goodbye.
We need you to immediately destroy anything that'll jeopardize the landing. Target is down. Strider 1, Fox 3. The timing couldn't be worse.
Заколебал,
Puts our
ракет на
delivery
него
staff
ушло
in
целая
danger.
куча.
Friendly aircraft lost.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Attack missed.
Так проще будет с автомата, блин, чем этими ракетами.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
This is Vasquez 1. Landing now. Trust your allies and keep moving. This base is ours for the taking.
Wait the base, Commander! What are you waiting for?
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
Pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
It's all right. Those two Ozian big shots will take care of them for us.
Confirming Strider 1 destroyed target.
Strider Squadron, do it quickly, or we'll lose the element of surprise.
Air support is on its way.
Ух ты, блин, промах.
All enemy fighters down.
I feel their pain, I really do. But this is war.
Target eliminated. Great work.
Есть следующее.
Okay, that attack just took out the enemy from the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. You have our thanks.
Friendly has been shut down.
Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
We've confirmed at least one leader. It's the one with the 3 scratches.
One last enemy fighter.
Fox 2. Ambush, stay calm. Reform the ranks.
English, motherfucker.
Broadcaster, requesting close air support.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
The enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end.
Ух, как это танки перехуярило, а? Эта пехота вообще тут не нужна. Я сам все зарешаю. Ах ты, блин, ракета попала. Сучка.
Missile incoming. Break.
Traeger, enemy has a lock on you.
That's it. If we take out those two, we can force our way inside the facility.
Anti-aircraft guns
Что
destroyed.
меня ловят в прицел всем
Target's
пофиг,
destruction
да?
confirmed. That air support was right on the money.
Keep pushing the enemy on their heels.
Okay, start running on the count of 3.
We're under attack. Leave the enemy
Помогите же
aircraft
кто-нибудь. Мне.
We need to work together to take them down.
Сбейте хоть кого-нибудь. Бляха-муха.
Great. I get to finally send my boys in to ring the doorbell.
Ну, по сушке прошелся с
There's still quite
пулемета.
a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them.
Так, что там следующее?
Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire!
Tear down that barricade.
Ну что там? На берегу воюете? А, это высадились здесь.
How'd it go?
А, вот они воюют.
This is Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
На машинках.
Glad the pizza was on time. Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
Все, в этот раз я лучше все сделал.
All
Перед
prisoners
этим
of war
проиграл, но
will
это
be
такой
treated in
был
accordance
косяк.
with international law.
Сам
We've even
сделал.
brought pizza.
Looks like they can shred those wills.
I'm already getting an earful from the men over the needless paperwork.
No joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. We'll do the flight control.
Roger that.
Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is...
Strider
Интересно.
1, you have passed through waypoint.
Excellent work on the night raid. Submarines. We're all...
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down. The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly, so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
Ну что ж это за Михаль такой за врагов воюет? Задание 15. Battle for Farbanti. Типа так как-то. Хрен пойми. Битва какая-то. Операция по захвату русейской столицы Фарбанти начинается. Этот день станет кульминацией всех наших трудов. Мы должны захватить генеральный штаб вооруженных сил Русей на юге Фарбанти и положить конец этой войне. Согласно плану, наземные силы атакуют Фарбанти с севера и востока. Наш флот одновременно атакует город с юга и запада. Мы обеспечим превосходство в воздухе над столицей и будем поддерживать наших союзников на земле и в воде по мере необходимости. Все говорит о том, что нам предстоит отчаянное сражение на суше и на море и в воздухе. Если вам понадобится пополнить боезапас или провести срочный ремонт, пересеките рубеж входа на север. Во время этой операции нам также придется уничтожить взломанные русейскими специалистами спутники связи. Если мы сумеем вывести из строя захваченную ими информационно-коммуникационную систему, вся Руссия погрузится в хаос. Когда рухнет столица, вся Российская империя останется без приказа, наступит хаос, который поможет нам быстро закончить войну. Но мы не сможем этого сделать до тех пор, пока враг удерживает столицу. Вы должны стать героями этой битвы, ребята. Российцы будут сражаться как тигры, но мы не можем проиграть. Мы должны захватить столицу и положить конец этой войне. Так, 25 воздушных целей, 22 наземные. Короче, нужно многоцелевой какой-то самолет брать. Вот перед этим как был нормальный, в принципе, многоцелевой. МиГ-31Б. Меня вполне устраивает. Крупный истребитель-перехватчик считается. А это что? Высокомобильные истребители, созданные на основе оснащенного аэродинамической балансированной схемой самолета Су-27. Маневренность, все такое. А, ну это бомбардировщик. А это что? О, Тифон. Это самолет в Vice Combat 3 части был. Да. Давайте его купим. А, предмет еще не открыт. Я понял, тут целая система. Я его хочу. Как мне к нему качнуться? Я хочу его... Долго качаться, я понял. Так, а здесь что у нас? А до Су-30 недалеко вроде уже, вот он здесь. Давайте его купим. Су-30 какая-то. Так, какое у меня тут вооружение? Ракеты класса воздух-земля способны поразить до 4 целей одновременно, неэффективны против разбросанных целей, хотя препятствия на земле могут снизить эффективность взрыва. Ракеты класса воздух-воздух способны поразить до 4 целей одновременно. Это делает как оптимальным выбором в бою с несколькими противниками. Высокая надежность позволяет использовать их почти в любой ситуации. Ух ты, блин. Классические ракеты. Давайте против наземных купим. Да и то нужно тоже купить, в принципе, так-то. Чтоб и то было на выбор. Повышает мощность лазерного огня. Давайте купим. О, вау, а тут вот самолет после Су-34. Смотрите, какой будет. Сейчас покажу, офигеете. Су-47, крупный многоцелевой истребитель. Вау, офигенно. Мы его купим обязательно после Су-34. А пока на Су-30М2 будем летать. Так, на этой нотке нужно стримчик остановить. 2 часа прошло. Вот. Следующий стрим будет посвящен тому, что мы воюем на Су-30М2. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Всем пока.